here. Obviously, Sova's own coming out to show his stuff yet again at an MDVA major close to home. And Ken, definitely a long way for this one.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is going to be another fascinating match. Honestly, super, super doable for Pape.
Yep.
It's all about being really gentle with your interactions, not committing too much against Sonic. You don't want to be going for empty jump callouts. You don't want to get too lost in the sauce. You got to remember who is in front of you. You got to be ever so mindful of the distance between you two. And as soon as Pape gets in there, I mean, not only does Pokemon Trainer have a phenomenal punish game, but also Pape as a human being, as a player.
Right, and it's so difficult against different Sonics because they all have sort of like a similar yet different play style, right? There's so many more options you can go for. The versatility to be able to go from side B to neutral B, getting your forward air confirms as well, so you can lead into a kill off the side. There's so much that you can do with this character. It's all about the long range mix-up. How are you going to rush in?
Okay, but right now, Ken has been doing a good job of just keeping Pape away, just getting all the hits in where he can. Not getting into any of these Razor Leaves, tries to go for the dash grab, has the right idea, but then just a little bit too slow on the draw. Had to have run up a little bit more to get it off. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Okay, and I like that. Using the backer to kind of deal with Ken's approach. Now, it doesn't always, it's not all up the entire time, but it is a good thing that you can kind of use over and over again to try to give yourself the best chance to catch one of those spin dashes.
Excellent option coverage from Pape there, but unfortunately, Sonic a little bit too far to the stage for the spike to actually result in a kill. Back through a bit of stage control. Is this going to be the edge guard for Ken? Not quite. He misses the spring. Is Pape going to be able to get the up air? Not quite. He was looking for the tech roll in and did not find it.
For sure, looking for something here on ledge. The hesitation from Ken going to actually get himself back in the game, and Charizard with Rage, we see what he can do. I like the deep attempt, but yeah, you're getting back later than Charizard, and that's what awaits you. Even just a moment out there too long, and Pape was able to capitalize, but now we're getting right back to 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah, really good spin dash into the neutral leg to take it out. Ken, I don't think he intended, Pape to land on stage while he went all the way out there. Able to get the back air, neutral leg, still able to cover the switch in time. Excellent spin dash, good amount of damage onto the board. He is now with punishing Pape. This is his win condition. Hey, why are you jumping? Hey, why are you pressing Razor Leaf? Who are you trying to hit? Not me, because he is just getting him forward over and over again. Yeah,
one of Sonic's best abilities is to force those panic options out of you, those recovery tools, those resources that you need to get yourself out of sticky situations. Sonic is able to create those situations and then get the punish so quickly. Again, like, the speed of this character cannot be overstated.
Yeah, and Ken's recognition at that point was also impeccable. He jumped out there, he's like, wait a second, I don't think I can get to you tether in time. He gets back on, super efficient with his ledge trapping, and now a 2-1 stock lead. The last thing I ever want to be is in a stock lead, stock deficit against Sonic, man.
For sure, for sure. And you can see, okay, I like it. Going for a little bit of the withdrawal, which you don't always get to see too much from high-level PTs, just because it is a little bit scary to use. A lot of vulnerabilities in that one, but now when you're on platform, that seems to be a great time for Ken to go on the approach. He knows that you're kind of stuck there. You're not really going to be able to throw off something while you're getting off.
Yeah, excellent grounded Razor Leaf at that point. Pape was close enough at the mid-range where it was basically unreactable, or Ken would be caught on like a dash-in or another option. So you got to get close enough to Sonic to be able to do stuff like that. Good down tilt, sending him off stage. Maybe a tech chase had he not DI'd out like that. And that's going to be the catch on the jump out of the down B. Good stuff to Pape.
That's really good awareness, because if you know the difference between those 2 approach options, you know that one has the hop before he launches, and that's a great way to catch it in a very rare anti-aerial situation.
Yep. Okay, but 140%. Once again, we've seen Pape do it over and over because he is capable of cheating, especially with Charizard.
Yeah. For sure, but this is definitely going to do it. Back for sure. There's no, well, okay. I was going to say for sure. No, I look like a fool. That's okay. This is going to kill. Yeah, there you go.
If that hadn't killed, you would have been the most foolish man alive.
I would have been the foolish. I waited a little bit till I saw that he was like, oh, that's a backer. For sure he's dead. For sure he's dead.
Please.
For sure. And now Ken, up game 1. This is really good. Pape had some good moments, and you mentioned those. But I mean, I think at this point, Ken just knows that he can kind of bully Pape a little bit, because he gets in on these most vulnerable moments for Pokemon Trainer. You are good at getting people off of you as Ivysaur, but the other 2, it's a little tougher.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to be jumping on into game number 2, opting to go for small battlefield, an interesting stage choice. Curious to see how it will play out. I just think Pape needs to slow down his gameplay a little tiny bit and just work on first getting close enough to Ken before, pressing some of his buttons.
Yeah, you can see him kind of running in, trying to get the approach, and trust me, almost every Sonic will just meet you halfway at that point. You can kind of expect that he's going to be trying to catch you before you can catch him, and he has some great options to do so. But Pape, these multi-hits, I think, are going to give him a way back in if he's able to time them right.
Yeah, mid to long distance, you can't dash in against Sonic. You have to either start your run when you're completely across the stage from him. At that point, you can only sort of walk and shield very gently. Or when suddenly you're in the mid to close range, that's when you can actually start confidently pressing buttons. Because Ken is playing reactively. He's mid-range camping Pape right now. But finally finds the back air. Not going to be able to get the up air. Goes all the way out there. Is that the stop?
It actually is. So he knew that he burned a resource. It might have been the jump, honestly. And then he ended up just knowing that even with the up B, even with the air dodge potential out of the up B, still was not going to be enough. And then Pape, the forced SD, basically.
Oh, Pape committing a little bit too much to the dash attack. Ken not going to be able to get much else off of the whiff punish, though. Dashing in and out, whiffing a dash attack like that's not a great idea. But good DI on the back through a back here, so not going to get cheesed anytime soon. Yeah,
definitely has been reviewing some Pape thoughts. Ken knows what he's getting into here. Pape, well-known and infamous even for that one. But we're finally getting something nice. Up smash, actually. Knew that Pape was kind of getting impatient, and he's been getting impatient this game, and it's been paying off in certain situations, but it might not work for the entirety.
Now, what I'm curious about, because Pape has already conditioned Ken to DI the back air in air dodge type of way. Will he go for the beast? Will he go out there and try to get a down air to be able to punish and compensate for that? Only time will be able to tell. Ken is now stuck at the ledge. How do you respond to the F smash? You just let it happen. Grounded spike, no grab. Actually going to be able to spot dodge past it.
Oh no, but the missed up air actually puts Pape at a potential for an advantage, but no, instantly Ken able to disengage and then reset. The neutral has been flying fast in this one. And Pape, again, looking for one of these hard reads, but you're just not fast enough.
He has the good idea, right? He's waiting and resetting at the right points, but his positioning is always just a little tiny bit off. But now neutrally going to be sending Ken off stage once again. Going to be looking for that spike. Misses it the first time. Goes for the up air. Misses the grab. Ken going to be taking full advantage of it. Couple of big hits, and more importantly, Pape stuck in the corner.
Yeah, and you can see Pape trying to just go up for some of these run-up grabs, among other things. The dash attack as well. Looking like he's got to get something more here in the Flame Breath. Just a little tap to get some more.
Super bold with Ken, able to get past the F-tilt. Gets the side B into the forwarder. Charizard is still heavy enough to be able to live, but not to that forwarder. Ken, despite getting his first stock taken so quickly, he now has a lead, but it could be gone any moment. Yeah, and I like the mix-ups on the recovery have been evading the down airs thus far. Pape coming up short on that front. Not able to get one of his consistent options here on ledge. And that's actually a little bit of a DI mix-up, catching Ken. And now this is even, but Ken, again, he's been able to do so much with some just one or two interactions, and Pape unfortunately just doesn't have the ability to really make those count as much. Okay, just being super patient here. Just side being across the stage. Pape now finally able to get those hop callouts, just as you mentioned before, being super cognizant of it. Ken is off stage with no double jump, I believe. This could be go time for Pape. No. Oh my goodness, is this it? Well, he's actually getting put closer and closer. He's going to have to continue. But there, the homing attack. And actually, it didn't even hit Pape, so it ends up giving Ken stage control for practically free. Pape wrestles it right back, and now looking like he wants the shark. Has to clank with the spring, but then get something. Wants that so badly, you know, but back air is going to be the name of the game. Just going to be Sonic's, not Charizard's. That spring was so clutch. That spring was so stupidly clutch. Had he not been stuck in the end, in the hit lag of actually getting the spring, it is possible he would have had enough time to go up and undo Ken and maybe hit him with an up B, maybe, just land back on stage beforehand. He put him in all that lag, he got back onto the stage, and he was able to get the neutral air into the back here. Ken made it out of there with the skin of his teeth. I'm so surprised, but that only extends his lead here in the set. We are up 2-0. Pape has to get himself on the board here and potentially set himself up for a reverse 3-0 sweep in order to move on here. Ken has been fighting so hard, and again, now he's able to really get in Pape's head in game 3. He knows that Pape is going to be pushing the envelope in certain situations where he wasn't before. Yeah, you gotta always acknowledge the mental aspect of fighting Sonic. You're down 2 games to 0. Now you have a slight % deficit. You gotta just consistently keep your head in the game, not worry about what comes later. Just focus focused on the game in front of you now. That is where endurance and stamina as a player comes through. The question is, does Pape have that? Presenting super even right now, but it feels like Ken is always the first one to win an interaction.
Yeah, and that honestly sets up the momentum for the set. We do know that Pape, even though he had a great string in that last game, it wasn't enough to get him the kill, and unfortunately he lost that game afterwards. So that cannot be good for the mental, but Pape looking to center himself here in game number 3. I like it. He's slowing down the pace again, but still, I think what the difference is, like, even though the pace is slower, Ken is allowing that to happen.
Wow.
He's deciding the rhythm of this game.
Ken is deciding the rhythm of the game. He has the lead. The very last hit of up smash is going to be able to connect. Pape taking a big breath, scratching his head for a second. You've got to get yourself back into the game because otherwise it can go away. All of that momentum that you had before. So Ken just so confident with his approaches now. He's just going into Pape.
Yes, he is feeling free enough to be able to go in and play the Sonic game plan to a T. He's looking like he's catching things on platform. Pape, unfortunately, coming up with nothing to deal with some of this stuff. We're getting a punish on the forward smash, but if you're not punishing the forward smash, what are you doing?
Yeah, not a whole lot apparently, but now Pape has Ken off stage. He can get an edge guard. I like the neutral air. He would have needed to delay it just a little bit more. Does not matter because the up air is going to be able to clean up that stock. 122%. Ken goes all the way out there, but we have seen Pape cheese before. He can do it again.
Yeah, and looking for it again. Ken, so elusive off stage. No edge guard that Pape is able to get has really paid off, but the Pokemon Switch knows that the up air is coming out, and a great way to save yourself from certain death. However, this Charizard with Rage, I mean, even it's 0%, you gotta do some work here. Ken is not gonna be killing off that quickly, and there it is, the full stock lead now. Switching back to Squirtle. Pape, what is the answer?
The answer seems just to be sit and shield and just wait a little bit longer. Ken has no reason not to just camp. He's camping, he's having a time of his life, he's charging up his down B, he's going from coast to coast, stage to stage, and Pape is just not able to find a clean opening. You gotta walk, you need to run gently, you need to know when to shield correctly, and then get close enough to the point that you can call out those jumps, call out those charges, but Pape is in no position to do so.
Right, I mean, it really comes down to Ken really just knows how to beat every single Pokemon in Pokemon Trainer's kit, right? Denying Squirtle those percent combos, denying Ivysaur the ability to kill you off of a down air or an up air, and actually keeping Charizard on his toes by killing him at earlier percents. This is the name of the game. You really got to do all of those things against PT to deny them everything they're looking for, and so far it is working wonders in Pape.
Ken's extended dash backs are honestly excellent. Oh my god, that F smash, a little bit bold. Looking for the back here into the up B, not going to be able to get it, but basically like he keeps on doing it over and over. The time that Pape respects it, okay, they reset neutral. The time that Pape doesn't respect it, presses unsafely. Well, you know what? Ken is suddenly across the stage able to get the whiff punish, and I feel like that is how Ken is consistently winning so many interactions right now. He did it again. Dash back, was able to get the spin dash and into the forward, into the game, and into the set. Ken's spacing his whiff punishes, the dash backs, just on point.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was well read. I think that while it's easy for us to say all of that, and Pape